Growth mindset is a belief that a person's capacities and talents can be improved over time. Hi, I'm Mercy Noah and welcome to Coach Me On, and today we will focus on growth mindset. What does this mean and how can I improve mine? So growth mindset, what does this mean? People with a growth mindset look at challenges and change as a motivator to increase their effort and their learnings. They have a positive attitude and they want to progress and they want to achieve more than what they have been doing thus far. And what I love is that they rise to the opportunity to learn from their mistakes. And if you think of my video around mistakes, if you haven't checked that out, please go look at it, is that the more we make mistakes and the more we learn from them, the better we will get and the more we will grow and develop. And people with growth mindsets, they do not shy away from mistakes. They embrace them. Why? Because they do not feel distressed, defeated, or discouraged if there is something that they cannot do today or something that they do not understand today, because they know that that is not a permanent state for them. They will be able to do it and they will be able to understand it because their learnings will take them to that mastery. Okay, so let's look at how can I improve my growth mindset, and let's look at some of the components that will help us with this. Now remember, it does not mean that you need to do all of these. The fact is that I want you just to think about what I am sharing, determine where are you at and what do you really want to hone in on so that you're closing those gaps. So number one of these components, challenge is an opportunity. Any redo, any restart, any mistake for someone with a growth mindset is a great opportunity. Why? Because again, the more mistakes I make, as a result of the learnings that I am having, the closer I will get to mastering what I'm trying to improve on and what I am learning. Number two, and I love this one, words matter. Oh my goodness. If I am always telling myself, I am awful, I am a failure, I am no good, I am stupid, I'm going to have a negative image of myself and my ability. I'm going to be fixed on this belief that I have of not being able to do anything. On the contrary, if I want to have a growth mindset, I need to be telling myself, I am learning, I am improving, the mistakes are fine. This will generate a great positive image of yourself. And this is very much tied to number three, and that is you do not need any approval from yourself or from anyone else. So approval is not necessary. Please, let's drop the perfectionism. That does not exist. We do not need to be perfect. And I was the first one that when I was asked, give me one word, Mercy, that describes yourself, I would say perfectionist. Like that was a great thing. It wasn't. Then what happened when things didn't go well or didn't go the way that I expected? You go into that number two phase of telling yourself, I'm stupid, I'm a failure, I did not do what I needed to do because of me, it was my fault, and you're generating that negative belief in yourself. What you want to do in not needing that approval from yourself or anyone and not feeling like things have to be perfect is you want to be cultivating that self-acceptance. You want to make yourself feel like I am building my confidence, I am trusting myself, my ability to learn and apply what I am learning as a result of the growth mindset that I am building and that I am developing. Number four, reflect. And this is something that I share with all of my clients every day, 10 minutes, 15, 30, whatever works for you. Put it on your calendar so that you are building a habit. At the end of the day, reflect on that day. Think about the experiences that you had. What did you take away from those experiences? What needs to change? How did you show up? What worked well, what did not, in order to determine what mistakes did I make and what are the learnings that I took from them. It is impossible to learn if I am not reflecting on the things that are happening and how I'm reacting to those mistakes, to those experiences. And finally, number 5, own your attitude. This is going to be a new role for you, so acknowledge that. Tell yourself, I'm growing, I'm changing, I'm learning, I'm improving, and let that new role guide what you are doing and how you are approaching your day, your life, your interactions, your relationships, both at work and at home. Okay, so we looked at some of the components that we can consider to help us improve our growth mindset. Now, let's look at attributes that are tied to people that have a growth mindset. And attributes, think of characteristics, things that are inherent to someone. And again, it does not mean that you need to go after all of these, but step back, reflect, and think about which ones am I really mastering today that I do very well, and which ones do I need to focus on. So here we go. Resilience, adaptability. Are you someone that can shift and adjust if the situation changes and you're okay with that? You do not get stuck. Ambition, aspiration. It is something that I want to do. I want to be better at. I want to achieve it, and nothing is going to stop me. I'm not afraid of the learnings that I need to obtain in order to aspire and achieve what that ambition is driving me towards. Optimism, positivity, hope. I believe that I can do it. The words that I am telling myself about my capability and my capacity are positive. I'm not shooting myself down. I have optimism and hope that I can get there. Creativity and innovation. I can think outside of the box. I absolutely can tackle different ways that I am not used to, take different points of view, different ideas to adapt them and try them out. Even if I fail, I am creative and innovative in the way that I want to tackle or approach something. I love this one, determination and grit. This is all about courage. I am not afraid. I recognize that failure is a positive, is an opportunity, and that is okay. I'm still going to go after it. And finally, collaboration, cooperation. I am open and willing to working with others. I am not fixed to the way that I've always done things. It's either my way or the highway. You've heard this in other talks from me. I am open, and that is all about growth mindset, accepting and welcoming and receiving what others have to give to you. All of these attributes are not only beneficial to your personal growth, but also your growth as a member of society. Now, you do not have to build all of these. The focus here is which ones do you want to improve on? Which ones do you want to go after in order to achieve or improve your growth mindset? So remember, a fixed mindset squashes growth because you're not open to it. That ability to have a growth mindset is the ability to see opportunities, not obstacles. Failure is a chance for you to develop your abilities and grow and change. But remember, this is change to your psyche. So this is not going to happen overnight. This is going to take time. And again, that is okay. You're going to have some leftovers, some things that you're going to continue doing. Again, that is okay. You're going to look and reflect on those mistakes, and you're going to take those learnings and you're going to put them into practice, which ultimately is going to take you to mastery. What's important to take away is do not judge yourself. Get comfortable with imperfection. You do not need to be perfect, okay? As long as you are seeing movement for yourself, because it starts with you, that is the goal. That is the plan. You have to be willing to give and willing to be ready to break some old habits and step away from those things that you have been fixed on because they have been things that you have been used to doing all of the time. We have to wrap our arms around our planning, our work, our failure, and starting over. Our plan, of what we want to work on, go after it through that work, failing and then starting over again and doing that over and over and over, so that ultimately we can celebrate the successes that we are having and the growth that we're experiencing. So thank you for joining me. This certainly tells me that you're interested in your personal growth and development. So I hope that you found this topic of value. Please remember to ask questions, leave comments or suggestions, and like. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notifications when the Thursday video is released. And like always, thank you for letting me coach you on Coach Me On. See you soon.